EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. So Frank, final round underway. The golfer we've been watching all weekend in the lead here on Sunday, looking for what would be a second PGA Tour victory as a rookie. Put me in the golfer's shoes, Frank, and you've won on all the major tours, including the PGA Tour, around the world, 15 victories. What did you learn after your first professional win that sort of helped you when you were going after that second, third, fourth, fifth victory?
In a nutshell, Rich, the word is belief. You always have doubt until you win the very, very first time. Once that doubt's erased, then you want to back it up because that's what better players do, right? They win more than once, and then when it's twice, they win more than twice. So it's belief, and trying to turn that into ironclad belief. So one win in your rookie season, that's great. Two, you're in a different class.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope, 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those two deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at one, a solid drive here at the second. Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second. And this is looking really good.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
6 feet now for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he gets it to 20 under par. We come now to the first par 5 of the day, 558-yard third. A dry wash runs down the entire right side, and then it cuts across the green. Long drive down the right side, and the green is going to be reachable in 2. This up the right side off the tee. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he moves to 21 under par. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the center and one on the right front of the green.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad.
Now a 7-footer.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Now to the 5th hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year, played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player. I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Now note this for birdie.
From my vantage point, I don't see a whole lot of break. He should have a good run at this one.
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Par 4 sixth is not overly long at 432 yards, a dogleg to the left. It's all about avoiding those bunkers that flank both sides of the fairway. If you do, yet again, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive and that green starts to widen.
I tugged that just a little bit. May have been trying to move that from right to left. Pays a little bit of a price. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. This is a good hole right here. The par 4 8th at 475 yards, a slight dog leg to the left. This is where you want to hit that sweeper. If you have that in your bag, get a little extra roll on that hooking tee shot from there, you'll have a chance to make a birdie.
One of the best swings of the day. Just unlucky, really. That last bounce kicked it into the first cut.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4. This from 7 feet. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at 22 under. We close out the front 9 with the 454-yard par 4 ninth. Avoid the right-hand bunker off the tee, and you should have a good look into this green, which is separated by a large hump running right through the middle of it. That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And that is going to go in the books as a 30 on the front side, 5 under par. And some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. Chance now for another birdie. Well, this one is looking good. Could it be? Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction offliner. That would have gone in. So that's in for par to start this backside. And this lead, look at, oh, so comfortable at this point. It remains at 7.
Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
That one up the right side. And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Good chance at one.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
He has a 12-footer here. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he's drawing ever closer to a 4th victory on the year.
12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
Well, those are the shots that turn what
you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he's going to stay at minus 24. Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Yeah, just able to pop that one out of there, but that will only make it onto the fringe.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And the lead will remain 6 here in the late going. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole. Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And on the heels of a top 10 last week, this would be even sweeter if he could hold on to win here. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. Everything's been coming up roses so far. This, a look at eagle. Oh, boy, the pace was perfect. It just didn't quite want to go down. But what a well-played hole. Ah, the putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And this is now, if you can believe it, a 7-shot cushion. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour. Just okay. Not what these fans were hoping for when they were sprinting across the golf course at 7 in the morning. That's for sure. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little off line, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to stay at 26 under par. Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control, as that's in the fairway here at 17. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Nine feet left here for birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18th. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. So simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Now, going to have to try and get this out and let it run. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Just 5 feet left. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And this is going to be a final round score of 62. What a way to wrap things up. Frank, unquestionably a satisfying victory for our featured player. You won 15 times on tours around the world, including the PGA Tour. What's the significance of the second victory?
It's a great question, Rich. And I think that to answer you simply, it's huge. But to sort of detail it more, the first one, there's always question marks. People tag around, is it a fluke? Were they lucky? Did they chip in on the last? So you work just as hard, if not harder, for the second one. And then when that happens, you feel validated and you feel finally over the hump.
So that should just about do it.